Alright, so today we're going to learn how to animate our PowerPoint presentations and make them look cool. Let's just look at the animation that I have just created, inspired from the website. So if I click on any of the icons, the pages change and the information change. Doesn't it look cool? Well, I know it does. So would you like to do the same thing with your boring presentations? Well, just keep following the steps that I do and you will have a mind-blowing presentation created within minutes. So most of you will ask, why should we put our efforts in animating these presentations? Well, animating a presentation can make it more dynamic and make the information that we're going to deliver more memorable to the users. So let's just start with this animation. So let's just choose file and new blank presentation. Well, I have a presentation here. I'll just delete everything here. Now, if we go back to my previous presentation, you will see there are a few elements that we are going to add to this new presentation that I am going to create. There is a rectangle, a shape to show which slide is active, a few icons, a text and a background color. Alright, so we will start with doing background color on our new presentation. Now, if you are doing it for a brand or for your company, you will obviously have brand guidelines that you'll have to follow. But if you need help in choosing colors or color palettes that are attractive, so you will just go to Google and choose a color scheme. A very nice looking website shows up on the top. It's called Colors with an extra O. So if you want to make a palette of your own, click on Make a Palette or click on Explore to choose from the hundreds of palettes that are already available. So I'll just click on Explore and move down. Well, this is the palette that I have used. So once you zero down on any of the palette, just click on these three dots and choose Open Palette. Once the palette loads, you will have to click on Print Screen button on your keyboard, or if you're using Mac, you will have to capture your screen. I will just click on Print Screen. Well, clicking Print Screen on my keyboard fires up the snipping tool on the Windows laptop. So I'll just snip this thing and paste it on my presentation. Well, I'm just pasting it here temporarily so that I can pick the colors using the eyedropper tool. Now I'll go to Slide, go to Design over here and choose Format Background from right hand side. Here I'll go to Color, click on this bucket, choose Eyedropper and choose the color that I want to fill in the background. Looks cool, right? Now I'll go to Insert, choose a text box and add a text here. So this is slide number 1, so we'll name it Home. Center align, change the color to white. Now align this text box. I'll click on the text box, go to Format, Align Center, Align Middle. Great. Now we'll just duplicate this slide 2 more times. Just click on the slide in the left hand side, choose Duplicate Slide, then click on slide again, choose Duplicate Slide. Now go to slide number 2, choose Format Background, Color, choose the color number 2, go to and change the name to About Us or About whatever you like. Now slide number 3, we'll follow steps that we did previously. We'll just go to Format Background, Color, Bucket, Eyedropper, choose the color, change the text. All right, now let's see what do we have to do next. Now we have added background colors to all these 3 slides. We've added text. Now we have to create this rectangle and add icons and this shape. Okay, so we will add a rectangle from insert, shape, and choose rectangle. Now create a shape. Don't worry if it goes out of the boundaries a bit, you can always resize it later. So I'll resize it. Okay, now I'll change the color of this box by clicking on the shape, going to format, shape fill, color, and I don't want any outline color here, so I'll just go to shape outline and choose no outline as the option. Okay, so now we have to add the icons. So again, we'll go to insert, click on icons. It will load all the icons that we want. Now we want icon of home. You can click here, so you can import multiple icons at once. Now for about maybe it's a question that people ask, like what is about your company. All right, I have chosen this icon number 2. Now contact, nope, let's just choose a call icon and click on insert. I've inserted all these 3 icons to my presentation. Now I'll choose the center one and align it on the center. Great. We will align this one. Let's see, you see the red line, it shows that it's vertically aligned with my other icons. So I'll just place it over here. Okay, now I will go to icon number 3 and okay, it shows it's aligned. So we will just move it left to right a bit, and now you can see that it shows the spacing between all 3 icons is now equal. So we'll just leave it over here. Okay, looks great. Now we have to add shape that shows which of our icon is active. We'll just click on insert, shapes, and I like this teardrop shape. So while resizing the shape, always hold shift key on your keyboard so the shape remains intact. Otherwise, the dimensions changes and it doesn't look like a teardrop. Okay, so I've clicked on, I'm holding the shift key on my keyboard and I'm doing the resizing. Perfect. Now the size looks perfect. Don't worry if it's above the icon as of now, because we are just going to align it with our icon. You can see a red line over here. It shows that it's aligned with our icon. Now leave this. Okay, now leave this. Click on the shape again, shape fill color, and we will choose a color from our palette. Okay, this looks nice. Shape outline, no outline. Now we will have to move this behind this icon but above this rectangle. So we cannot select move back. We'll have to click on send backward again. Now it looks perfect. Great. So we are almost there. Now we just have to add links. So while clicking on these icons, these slides are loaded. Okay, so we will click on this icon number 1, home. We will go to insert, we will choose link, we will go to place in this document. So it says that on clicking on this link, it should go to a place that is inside this document. You can always choose to create a new document or email or existing file or web page, anything that you like. I'm choosing home as slide 1. Okay, this one, link again, slide number 2, this one, link, slide number 3. Okay, so let's just test if it works or not. We will click on slideshow. I clicked here. Well, the about slide is opened. I clicked here, contact slide is open. But the menu bar is not here yet because it's not added to these two slides yet. Now we just have to select these things by clicking and dragging and press Ctrl and C on your keyboard, or right click, copy. Go to slide number 2, press Ctrl and V on your keyboard. It's pasted. Ctrl and V on your keyboard again. So it's almost there now because there's only one thing or two things left. Well, now we go to slide number 2, about. We will move this shape that shows which slide is active to icon number 2. Now while moving this shape, you see the shape changes the position, but we want it to remain intact horizontally. So we will just hold shift on our keyboard while moving the shape from here to here. I'll hold shift and move this. So now it's aligned perfectly. I can see through the lines. Now go to slide number 3 and repeat the steps again. Hold shift, move the icon, and it's done. Now let's fire up the slideshow, clicking here, clicking here. But you'll see that they are loaded absurdly. We'll just have to add a transition animation over here. So we will go to transitions, click on slide number 1, go to transitions, choose whatever transition you want. I'll choose this morph transition, or whatever duration you want. Let's just make it say 0.75. On mouse click, OK, and click on apply to all so that it's applied to all the slides at once. Now let's go to slideshow again. Now, right, my bad. I clicked the wrong apply to all. I applied the color to all. I have to click here to apply this transition to all the slides. So I just clicked on Ctrl Z to undo my actions. You see this slide has morph animation, this slide doesn't. I just click here, morph, duration is added, apply to all. Okay, now you can see all the 3 slides have morph animation. Now let's just fire up the slideshow again. Now it looks cool. Well guys, that's it. If you face any difficulties while repeating the steps, you can always ask your questions in the comment section below and I will try my best to answer them. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel for more such tutorials, and if you can, please share my video with your friends, colleagues who are also interested in making their presentations cooler. See you next time. Bye bye. Chia.